How's it going, guys? Chris back here again with some more Historic Brawl. Today, we're checking out. Okay, so this will work. Do that, we reveal that, we get our Sun Spear down. And your battlefield or attacks, which is good. Zurgo Helmsmasher time. Last of the cons that we have not seen on the channel. I don't know. Initially, I tried to build a attacks each combat if able deck, but there were not really enough cards to do it, and there were a couple of cards that were like blanket effects that would have done the job, but it just didn't seem worth it. So instead, we're going for the old extra turn, extra combat step, attacky creature shenanigans type of deck. I also put some NDSCs in the deck just because I've recently had some mana problems in like even green decks, but mainly non-green decks, which is strange because I'm running like 10 mana rocks generally and 40 land, so it's 50%. It still does not work out for me all the time. I'm not counting this about it. Gold band, you have been sacrificed to the exile gods. Sorry for your loss. Meanwhile, our opponent's land stonks are outrageous. So I think we'll do this, and we'll attack in like normal. Hallelujah, we found a land. Now if they block, we'll kill Moan. If they don't block, we can't kill Moan. Opponent. Response. It's called Response. What a fun name for a Magic Gathering card. I approve. Oh, I almost passed the turn exiling Haunted Ridge. If I had done that, I would not be able to blame Arena for all of the terrible things. Ouch. I was planning on playing Zariel first, but now I just have to go with Selena. It's a terrible card opponent. Don't worry about it. Land drop, please. Submit 0. Don't gotta exile my own cards. Would you look at that? Not a land. La Ilaliela? I cannot correctly pronounce that name. But she is carrying my deck. And she's gone. Sad. We might make an army of 4/4s next turn. That could be fun. Get hit for 5. Ouch. pinging away. Zariel time?
Feel, let your fury.
With that one. 16. 3. Okay, well, that's pretty good. It's not insane, but it's pretty good. Our opponent has some tough choices. If they just block the lowest 3, they die. Yeah, I think they did if they don't got some kind of additional response. No, they're not. Never mind. Yeah, you gotta block the highest, I suppose. Don't do it, opponent. Don't respond. Ouch. Ouch. Well, we've gotten rid of Zariel. Like, we should have a board that's capable of winning. Old Zurgo hasn't even come down yet. We draw a land, we'll play Zurgo. Just for the memes of it. Wrong card. You opponent loses 2 life, you gain 2 life. Why are there so many cards? Why are there so many cards like that? Um, I didn't check to see if I have any fetches for the deck. And fetches don't work with my normal. They definitely have Polluted Delta, so it should be in the deck. The thing with fetches is that they don't come up in the normal way when you're building decks. Like generally, when you're building a deck, you click on like the multicolor symbol, and then you click on whatever rarities you want. Opponent, thoughts on this? I'll get rid of that. I think you're dead, opponent. I'm being completely honest. Uh, you move Zariel though. Are you alive? No. Okay. We'll stop by the deck editor just to add some fetch lands. Yeah, fetch lands are a bit like uh, arena. There we go. Now we want to go to lands. Concept Archaea, rare mythic. Yeah, so we can get that one in the deck. That one can go in the deck. That one can go in the deck. Do we have enough basics to support it? Is a question that I need to answer. One. But these ones can actually get non-basic, so it doesn't really matter. We have the dual lands, and the Ammon can't tap lands that have creature types, and they can get the Triome, so there are at least 4 targets. Like how they line up as far as colors go is a little iffy, right? But I think that with the limits of the 3 fetch lands, like it doesn't really matter because there always should be at least 2 plains in the deck, at least 2 swamps in the deck, at least 2 yeah, I think it's only swamps and plains. We'll keep this. This is very good. Then on turn 2 we can get down our Signet. Well, actually we get down Coldsteel Heart. Coldsteel Heart is 1,000% the way to go. Black is probably what I'm looking for. We're gonna get double red with this. They have a triple white, which is pretty good. We wanna get the perfect Sunfall here. Against Joda, you kind of have to. Oh wow! Even when on the snow. Yeah, I think this will be fine. We want to kill Jorn because Jorn technically ramp, and we don't want our opponent to ramp. Oh, it doesn't work. Get a free Frodo? No free Frodo today. I could have played Lotus and then cracked. That would have been more mana efficient. Oh, great. That means the Burnished Hart's pretty bad too. We only have 2 basics in our deck. I did not think of that. We did add 3 lands. Ouch. Joda coming? Joda has come. Sunfall time. Sunfall. Very good card. I don't put it in enough decks, honestly. 5-mana exile is a bit of a premium. How many do we need for you to do your thing? 10 or more. 6. I just want to ramp. Is Joda coming back? We're not there yet, are we? We are there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Ouch, ouch. The black one. Does it help me? Wow. I know I said I wanted to ramp, but not this much. Does this help? Probably not. Opponent? Want to take 7? Probably. Probably not. It doesn't really matter. And we almost got to see the rare circumstance where there are 2 orc army tokens on the battlefield under the same player's control. That would have been cool. Opponent was not down for it though. Yeah, they typically need a haste creature. Kill us. Not dead yet. I think I discard both. Punished. I don't have any out. I would say keeping this would have got me 1 card deeper. But I would have been out of mana, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, plus 5 would have cost 13. And casting a Chromatic Orrery and then drawing 3 cards off of it would have also cost 13. So we would have been out of mana, but we would have been technically 2 cards deeper. They would have we would have drawn the 1 off the Fable, and then we would have had that land on top, and then we'd have whatever was or below. We basically have this card and this card, which probably would help, but you never know. One of the things I am envious of MTGO, and also not envious of MTGO for, is that whenever a game ends in MTGO, you can actually click on the next card. You can basically draw a card from the top of your library to see what you would have drawn. And that is... It's an extreme... On the one hand, neurotically, I want to know what that card was. Like, if those 2 cards would have changed things for us. And on the other hand, I don't want to know, because I know that if it was actually something, and for some reason that I cannot grasp, getting those 2 cards as opposed to going for the line that left us with the mana to cast whatever we would have drawn. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's the mental gymnastics of it all. There is a timeline where Farewell was on with 1 card deeper, and if I had known that Farewell was 1 card deeper, would there have been a way to actually get to it and to actually have enough mana to cast it? No, probably not, but not knowing, I suppose, is sometimes better, because you don't have to worry about if there was a line that would have gotten you there, because there's no way to prove that it was even on the table. Whereas with MTGO, you can check. Like, you can draw cards from your deck until you find the farewell. I play a little bit of MCG on the channel, but I haven't really. And it's mainly because I only really played Commander. It just always seemed like a Sons of Heath in the graveyard. I need to make it up to 5 mana so that I can exile this cat and his shenanigans. Okay. I mean, auto pay for the ward. We kept the cat at bay for a bit. Until this turn, actually. Our opponent could have just cast it. Hydra. I guess we play a little bit of bait. No creature, so we'll just take the fetch land. Had a creature in my yard, I probably would have just exiled it. Sunfall, Sunfall, Sunfall. You are gonna pay dividends, I think. Is this too early? Like, I don't know. Last game, we might have just done it too early. I'm gonna assume that this is appropriate. The cat is back. Glorybringer. But I don't think it would be necessary. Yeah. That's bad. Don't put any counters on anything. You. Evade. Please die, cat. Land. Rohan. We'll set up for a future where we would need it. We plan on taking 11 this turn. We have to take 7 at minimum. Or are we just kind of dead? Our opponent puts counters on Mobu again. It goes up to a 13/13. That's assuming only one counter on Mobu. That's GG. Work opponent. I wonder if they drew. They drew the fight spell off of the Gurk's Uprising. Anyway, I will have to call it for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.